Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Rants. My name is Q, and today I'm making a video basically giving you my Honor 7X full on in-depth review. I'll try not to make this video too long. Set the camera up correctly. I'll try not to make this video too long. I'm just gonna go over I'm gonna go over the specs, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the phone, some things I like about it, some things I don't like about it, and we'll go from there. And actually, matter of fact, this video can't be too long because the battery is going dead. So, without further ado, here's my 1 week review of the Honor 7X. Now, first of all, I had a cable come out, so I had to plug this back in. So first of all, let's take the Honor 7X out of the case that it comes with. Go ahead and do that. Give me 1 second. Alright, so take a look at the Honor 7X. It feels wonderful in the hands. Yes, this is a tall phone. The screen is huge, but the way that it's built is wonderful. So, on the right side, you got your power button and your volume button, and they're very well placed, very well clicky. They're not clicky as I would like them, but it works pretty good. Left side, you have your SIM tray with your micro SD card slot. Up at the top, you have your 8 megapixel camera, no flash, but you know, it is what it is. Your receiver, and I think you have a proximity sensor. On the bottom, you have your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, micro USB port, and your bottom firing speaker, which actually gets surprisingly loud. Okay, on the back, you have your dual cameras. So you have your 16 megapixel plus 2 megapixel lens, and no, it's not a dual. Is it a dual? No, it's not. It's a single LED flash, and your fingerprint sensor, which is extremely fast, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate that here in a second. And then underneath here, you have a 3,340 milliamp hour battery, which is exceptional, and I'll go ahead and talk about that here in a second as well. Now, inside this phone, we are packing the Heiliken Kirin 659 processor with 4 cores clocked at 2.36 gigahertz and another 4 cores clocked at 1.7 gigahertz. Now, a Kirin 659 is Huawei's version of the Snapdragon 625. So very smooth, very power efficient, and it's very great. Now, I don't have the box, of course, but inside of the box you did get this wonderful case that comes with it. I actually like it. It's a soft gel case. Not, it's like rubber. It's not a hard material. It's rubber. It's very clear. Ooh, shit, dropped. And it shows off the blue. This is the blue version. So, the blue version is, I actually wanted the red, but the blue would do just fine. And it shows off that blue, and it feels wonderful. The phone feels wonderful. Inside of the case, it feels wonderful. The case doesn't really add any bulkiness to it. But with the 18:9 aspect ratio on the screen, whatever, it's comfortable to hold. Now for the screen, we have a 5.93 inch IPS panel with 2160 by 1080p resolution with a 400. I think it's a 400. I'm not sure of the PPI patrol, for the PPI density, but 5.93 inches, full HD plus. Okay, I talked about the cameras, I talked about the specs, okay, the battery. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the things that I like about the phone, and then I'll talk about some of the things I don't like about it. And honestly, there's really nothing I can say that I don't like about it. I'm trying to think. The only thing that I can say I probably don't like about it is it does not have the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi spectrum. But, is it really a big deal to me? No, it's not. Now, I talked about the processor. Inside, we do have Android 8.0 aboard with MIUI 8.0 also available. So, some people don't like the MIUI version. I honestly haven't had any problem with it. Now, I have owned several brands of Androids. I've had Huawei in the past, but that was the Prism 2, and that phone was, we ain't even gonna talk about it. Okay, I've been a Samsung fanboy for the past couple years. Okay, I also like ZTE. I had a ZTE phone, and it was actually pretty good. I also had an Alcatel device. I didn't have any problems with that. But Samsung, oh, and I had an LG. But honestly, I've been more of a Samsung fan for the past couple of years. Now, buying this Huawei device changed my whole perspective. Honestly, Huawei, Honor, whoever you want to be called, you're my favorite manufacturer. So, let's talk about the main perks of this phone. So, first of all, the price. The asking price is only $200. Now, for all the features that I've named, you get a lot for $200. Now, let's go ahead and test out this fingerprint sensor. I put it back in the case. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the fingerprint sensor one time, and let's see how long it takes to open up. So let's hit it, and when you hear the little click, that means that it's opened. So in 3, 2, 1. Okay, open. Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1. It's fast. Let's do it one more time. 3, 2, 1. It's accurate every time. No hiccups whatsoever. Alright, now the fingerprint sensor is blazing fast. It's even faster than my iPhone SE. Okay, and I love the iPhone SE. Of course, I haven't had many phones with fingerprint sensors, but it's definitely faster than that phone. Most definitely. Battery life. I've actually gotten through a full day, almost 2 full days on a single charge. So let's go ahead and talk about my usage patterns with this phone. My iPhone SE is my main line, okay, because one, I'm paying on it, and two, well, it's it's just it is what it is. I do like Cricket. I do use this phone. So basically, my day-to-day usage, I'll make some phone calls. I'll do some Google searches. I will check the weather. I will, send some text messages. I basically use it not as much as I use my main line, but I use it. Now, yesterday morning, I took this off the charger at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so Sunday I took it off at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I downloaded some books, and I actually read a book. I actually was able to read a book and start on another book, and I finished another book. So basically, I read 2 books in 2 days on Audible on a full charge, and I did charge it. I didn't let it go completely dead. When I put it on the charger, it was at 42%. Nowhere near dead, and I've used it. I went to YouTube. I checked some emails. I did a lot. I paid some bills. Like, honestly, I used this phone, okay, but it was only at 42% when I put it on charger. Now that's light to moderate usage. Now, even on heavier days, by the time it was all said and done, it was at 20%. Okay, so this phone would definitely not have a problem getting you through the day. Even if you're not a power heavy user and you just check your phone, maybe you watch a little YouTube, you stream, all that, it may get you through a day and a half. Of course, even if you're a power user, you're going to get through a full day with no issue, but you're definitely going to need to charge it overnight, for the next morning. So, battery life is a major go. Performance. Like I said, some people have a problem with the MIUI platform. Me personally, I don't have any issues with it. I actually like it, and it coincides pretty good with Android. Huawei's my new favorite brand right now. Okay, they really have killed it with the Honor 7X. And I know you're going to read a lot of reviews. People want to trash it. Yeah, it doesn't have NFC. No, it doesn't have the 5 gigahertz band. No, it doesn't have the latest version of Bluetooth. Yeah, it may not get Android P, although I'm hearing that the Honor 6X will get Android Oreo, but who knows. And yeah, it's missing a few things that it doesn't have an LED flash on the front. Battery life is good. Performance is good. It does not overheat. You have facial unlock with this phone, okay? But you also have facial unlock in the Moto G6 Play, which I don't have, that you can get for prepaid carriers for $80 at Walmart. For a Boost Mobile at $80. It's facial unlock. So, Apple thought they were doing something with the with the iPhone 10 charging $1,000. No, we have facial unlock in our $200 phone. I haven't tested it. Probably won't. But the fingerprint sensor is blazing fast. This phone has not had any hiccups whatsoever. So honestly, if I had to recommend this phone, I honestly would. Like I said, the screen is wonderful. It feels good in the hands. The battery life is wonderful. I've used this heavy intense. I did actually have it heat up one time, and that was because I was charging the phone and downloading the update. But it actually cooled off. It didn't overheat to the point where like it was just horrible. And it used to be that when I would stream, it would heat up, it would warm up a little bit. But honestly, I haven't had that problem at all lately. And I did do a couple live streams after that. After a couple live streams, it did wonderful. So honestly, I've had Samsung phones heat up. My iPhone does not have a problem heating up. I actually had both of my phones in my pocket, and I was using them heavy intense in the sun. And I know that's dangerous or whatever. The Honor 7X did not heat up, not whatsoever. It got a little warm. Don't get me wrong, because of the sun, but blew on it a little bit. Took it out of the sun. It was fine. My iPhone SE, I felt like it was going to burn on fire. It was ridiculous. So Honor 7X, is it worth the price? Absolutely. Could it be better? Yes. 5 gigahertz 5 gigahertz internet band. Yes, absolutely. I'm not a Bluetooth person, so I really don't care. Fast charging. It does not have It does not have USB Type C. Who really cares? Does the new phone smell? Still has a new phone smell. Who cares about the micro USB-C? I know that's where the world is heading, but actually I find that the charger if you use the charger that it comes with, which I tend to do, it will actually work just fine. It will actually charge the phone fairly quickly. I actually I did let it die completely, and I did charge it fully within about 2 hours with no issues, maybe about 90 minutes. So it does not take long to charge at all. It took about 45 minutes to an hour to maybe charge it from 40% to 80%. 40% to 100%. So, but most of the time it charges pretty fast with no issues whatsoever. So, if I had to rate the Honor 7X on a scale from 1 to 10, as of right now, it gets a 10 out of 10. I'm overlooking the fact it doesn't have the 5 gigahertz. I'm looking over the fact it doesn't have micro USB Type C, which honestly I don't care. I have not owned a device besides the Blade Z Max, which I don't have anymore, that had USB Type C. So honestly, for me, a lot of stuff is not really a big deal. So for what you get for the money, for the average person, the price, the build quality, the performance, you're gonna think unless you're a really tech person, if you get this to a kid, or you give it to a grown up, or somebody, even not a grown up, what as fuck did I say? If you give it to like someone who's elderly, or somebody that's not too keen on technology, they're gonna think they got a Galaxy Note 8. Yeah, I got the Honor branding. If you write Samsung on the case or something, they're gonna think they got a Galaxy. It performs like a Galaxy. It feels like a $500 phone. It works, guys. Honestly. So overlooking the minimum things that it does not have, looking at the value what you get for your money, I'm gonna have to give the Honor 7X a 10 out of 10. Great phone, love it to death. Definitely, I would recommend it. It's a major go. Pick it up, guys. Huawei, I know that they're having their little issues with the US. Hey, who cares? Whatever. I like it. I know I'm not supposed to use it because they're spying on me. Well, whatever. I have nothing to hide. I'm not a criminal. I do everything legally. I don't have anything to hide from anybody. Okay, so whatever. I'm praising their product. I am. Honor has done it, and I think that's the reason why the government is doing it, because they're ahead of Sam. They're actually going to be ahead of Apple. But I'll make another video about that. But Honor 7X, major go, 10 out of 10. Definitely pick it up, guys. Looking for best bang for your buck, this is it. I love it. Definitely love this device, and I'm very pleased, and I feel like I got my money's worth. So if this was helpful, informative in any way, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends, guys. Definitely check out all my other videos below. A lot of live streams, just sitting around shooting a mess, doing some camera tests, doing some speed tests. I got some tutorials up. I got some news. You know, we're just I'm just trying to be different, guys. So I haven't made any content lately and put my heart into it. So this is my first video in a long time. I wish you guys would have seen it, but I hope my descriptions, you know, of an idea of what the phone is kind of was good, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that other good stuff. Honor 7X. Pick one up if you haven't already. You want the best bang for your buck. You want to feel like you're holding a flagship. This is it. If it doesn't include this case in the box, definitely a go. I like this case. You know, it's very doable. Take it off one more time. Show you real quick. Maybe. So it's a little hard to get it off. At first, it's a little hard to get it on, but not too bad. Okay, so here's the case. It's made a good. It's a TPU soft, clear silicone gel case. It's not hard. It may sound hard because I'm hitting it, but it's very soft. See that? Very soft and rubbery, and it, you know, it actually adds a good feel to the phone. Honestly, it does. I actually kind of wish they made a phone, you know, with this kind of backing to it, but you know, whatever. But so naked, the phone feels good in the hand. If you like to rock your phones naked, definitely it feels good in the hand, and it feels wonderful. There's really no issue. It doesn't really track a lot of fingerprints. It's a little easy to wipe down because it's made of aluminum or aluminium, whatever, however they say it in the UK. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. Honor 7X, 10 out of 10. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Got any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate, guys. This has been Q from Tech Rants. I'll catch you guys on the next one, Lord's will. One love, peace. Take care.